think I wasted a lot of time in my 20s trying to become a better artist. And by that, I don't mean that I wasted my time by practicing, because I absolutely needed to get better and I still do. Um, and I mean, that's just one of the many curses of pursuing art. You're never really done learning. Um, but I think the problem was that I kept treating improvement like a goal that I had to finish before I was allowed to actually start anything. Like, I've wanted to be a professional artist since I was a kid, and now I'm almost 30, and I'd say I've been drawing seriously for like 15-ish years. Um, but I don't actually have that much to show for it. Like, if someone asked to see my work, like, I would struggle to find enough pieces to show them. Uh, the whole time, like all these 15-ish years, I've been drawing consistently. I learned, I got better. I've even taken some commissions. I've made different art accounts. I posted stuff, but then I'd stop posting. And then I might start again. I might make a new account. But eventually I'd probably abandon whatever account or project I was working on. And so somehow, after all that, I'm still sitting here trying to figure out how to make this into a career. And I've been thinking that at some point, learning became a substitute for actually doing anything for me. Uh, because learning feels productive, right? You can sit there and tell yourself, I'm practicing, I'm studying anatomy, working on rendering, developing my style. And the whole time you're not wrong, right? Like you are doing something. You're not technically doing nothing. But you can also spend years doing preparatory work without ever doing the thing that you're preparing for. And I think that's what I did. Every time I wanted to take art more seriously, start a project, build a following, I'd always find another reason that I wasn't ready. I didn't fully understand anatomy. My rendering wasn't good enough. I needed a better portfolio or style. Um, I'm looking at my script and like I have a bunch of stuff listed, but I think you get the idea, right? Like there's always something. And the annoying part is that every individual excuse you might come up with is going to sound super reasonable. All right. That's why this perfectionism or self doubt, whatever it is, like that's why it's so sneaky, is because it's not like, oh, we're not going to become an artist because we're not good enough, which is really what, is going to happen. But that's not what it says to you. It says we're absolutely going to become an artist, just not yet. We need to do a couple of things first. We need to make a new account so we can start fresh. We need to work on the art itself just to get it a little bit better. You've never been able to draw hands that well. We need to build a better portfolio. We need to figure out your brand. You need to find the right niche. And oh my God, the niche. I wasted so much time trying to find my perfect niche where people would just throw money at me. I always thought if I could find like, the right furry fandom, then I would just have money thrown at me. Um, but that never happened, obviously. Um, and so anyways, the point is like, if we just do this one more thing, then we can start. And then one day you get to my place, you get to where I'm at right now, and you're like, oh, I've been saying that for years. Uh, I've been saying just one more thing and then we'll start and then I'll start. And I've never actually started doing anything. And I don't want that to happen to anyone else. Because eventually, and I'm still struggling with this really hard, but eventually I had to admit that nobody was going to come and tell me I was ready. And even if they did, I wouldn't believe them. Because look, there isn't some level where you unlock the professional artist achievement or get the good enough artist achievement. There's no PlayStation trophy that's going to pop up and say, you have earned a trophy. Your art is now good enough to post. Like, I wish, but no. So I don't know, like you just have to start, I guess, which isn't like a crazy revelation. I'm not the first person to say just do it. But it's really hard. Like it's hard to put your work out there. Art is such a personal thing. And like putting a drawing out there feels like putting yourself out there. Uh, and yeah, that's just really hard. But you need to put your work out there and see what happens. And honestly, you'll probably get ignored. It's been most of my experience online is not getting hate or anything. I just get nothing. Um, and you'll also probably get embarrassed because I don't think I've met a single artist that is happy with their work 100% of the time. Even like 50% of the time, I would say most artists are rather unhappy with what they make. So you're going to make something bad, you're going to make something good. Someone might like it, someone might not. Uh, and then you have to just make another thing. And that's the part I've been avoiding. Like, not the drawing itself, because again, I've always drawn. I've been drawing for 15 years. But consistently posting and being seen, actually putting something out there and sticking around long enough for people to notice you. It's like saying, yeah, this is what I made, and then actually letting people decide whether or not they care. And again, like that's really scary, and I'm still trying to get over that, even now. Which brings me to why I'm making this video on this account. Wibly is my OG account. I think I made it, I don't know, I would have been like 14 or 15 or something. And I remember I was signing up for League of Legends, and I came up with the name Wibly. It's what my friends know me as, and even though I've had like lots of different accounts where I've been anonymous, this is always the one I come back to as me. This is what I post on when I'm done pretending to be someone else. So I'm posting this here rather than attempting to start over, which I really wanted to. I really wanted to make a new account um, and have like a solid, cohesive body of work where I draw in one style and I draw one thing. Uh, but I'm trying really hard not to. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna be Wibly. I'm really trying to break that perfectionist mindset and just post something and just make the projects that I actually want to make. And so, if you're another artist who's been doing this crap for years and you're still getting ready to start, maybe stop. Maybe just post the drawing, even if it's a sketch or something dumb. Open your commissions, make a stupid YouTube video, even if it sucks, like this one probably does. Apply for that job, make the comic, start a Patreon, whatever the thing that you want to do is. Do it before you feel ready because you're never going to feel ready. And even though there's so many excuses that will flood your mind as to like, no, I am going to feel ready if I just do this one thing. Trust me, after 15 years of drawing, which, I know isn't like the most or anything, but like it's enough. And I'm getting old enough to where I'm like, man, it really sucks to look back and not have anything. It really sucks to have spent all this time drawing, but not to have made anything to have, right? So like just do it. Don't get to the spot I'm at, um, where you're just like, man, I wish I had done something. Because worst case scenario, you're gonna look back and say, oh my God, that's terrible. What was I doing? Um, and even though I just said I don't have anything, maybe I'll throw up some pictures of a comic I did make. I was super depressed actually, and the art is terrible. And I look back and I'm like, oh my God, that's so bad. But like, even that is good. Even being bad is good because that means you moved, right? That means that you have improved. That means that you're not at the same spot. And even if you are in the same spot, like I would honestly rather look back at something I'm embarrassed on, but I actually did and it actually exists, than look back at a year where I spent the whole time preparing to do something. Like I was doing stretches the whole year, but I never actually ran the race, right? Okay. And so again, I'm saying this as someone who is currently struggling to do this. And like I just turned 29 a few years ago. That's why I got a few years ago, a few days ago. That's why I got a little introspective. Uh, so I don't know. Clearly, like I don't have this all figured out. but I've just been thinking about it, and I know like something has to be better than nothing. Like, surely. Um, and to illustrate the point that I'm still struggling with this garbage, the drawing that I'm working on in the background here, I almost didn't post it. I finished it, and immediately I started debating whether or not it was good enough, if it fit the direction I wanted to take my art in, if it was too horny, whether someone would look at it and go, "Really? You've been drawing for 15 years and this is all you can do?" And that really got me, because like I feel like I should be a lot better than I am now. Uh, but anyways, like I almost talked myself out of posting this, out of making this video for the exact same reason that I'm making this video, because I want it to be perfect before anybody saw it. I wanted this to be like a grand comeback where I post it and I get 1 million followers and, everything's just perfect overnight. And that's when I realized that's the problem, because it's never going to happen. You know, like I'm sitting here making a video about how perfectionism has stopped me from doing things, while perfectionism is actively stopping me from doing the things. Like, it's stupid. It's so dumb. Like, I have to be better than this at some point, right? At some point, you just have to do the thing, accept where you're at, and build on it. I won't get too into it, but I think that's another thing of like humility, and accepting where you're at. Because like, how much of this, perfectionism and self-doubt, but how much of it is, I don't know, like showboating, like wanting to be good, wanting to be like up here, and just not being there and being afraid to be humbled and be like, oh, you know what, I'm actually not that good. But I don't know. That's a whole other video. Uh, where am I at here? Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. I think I've given up on becoming like an amazing artist. That just feels out of reach. Same with like having an insanely successful, like, Proco level account. Like, that's never going to happen for me. Um, but I'm thinking and I'm really hoping that if I can just be consistent, if I can actually post things and make things and be okay with screwing up, be okay with the embarrassment and posting them anyways, and then even more importantly, learning from it, making more things, that hopefully and eventually that will grow into something. I don't know if it will. Realistically, like, I might screw it up again. I might disappear for, like, I don't know when I made my last video. Like, I might disappear for months or years. I might not post another thing for like a few months. I might try to make a new account and draw furries because, like, I do that. I get in my head about like I need that niche or something. Um, but I don't know. Right now, at least, this is what I've been thinking about. Like, I'm just so tired of preparing to make something, and I really want to actually make something, even if it's cringy, even if it's imperfect, even if some people don't like it, because I've spent so much time waiting until I felt ready, and clearly, like, it's just not coming, right? So, I don't know. Whether or not I do it remains to be seen, but like, I just need to do it. And I don't know, I thought maybe someone else needs to hear that too. Like, just do the thing, whatever that thing is, and tell me about it. If you've made it this far in the video, like, if you wanted to make a comic but you felt like you weren't good enough, or you're even just make an art account, like, let me know. Share links. I don't care, man. It's all engagement. But yeah, here's the drawing I made. Bye.